Hello and happy Wednesday. You're on Tamara's paper trail. I popped downstairs to the cave to try to design my cards for this coming Monday. What today is Wednesday, so Monday morning I have coffee and cards at the Second Cup in Hollick, Kenya. They're just a beginner card. They're quick, they're easy, and really it's just a little bit of dabbling into stamping if you haven't done it before, but really it's more about getting together with the girls and having a coffee and catching up and just socializing, really. But as always seems to happen, once I get to my cave, it is so buried in, in a mess from, say, yesterday, that I get distracted and I have my little squirrel moments. My squirrel, look, I even have my squirrel mug. Thank you to Brandy, who got me my Doug mug from Animal Kingdom in Florida. I didn't make it to the Animal Kingdom, and I needed to have a Doug mug because squirrel, well, that might be my nickname amongst my team after Orlando convention. Anyway, I do go off on tangents, don't I? So I thought instead of doing what I should be doing, I wanted to do another quick Tamara's tips. And when I say quick, I mean not quick, because nothing's ever quick with me. I wanted to show you a couple of ways to get this look. This fabulous card was from my friend Leanne Livingston, or Livingstone, but I'm assuming it's Livingston. We did a card swap, a number of my friends and I, and this was the fabulous card that she sent me. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I can't just copy something 100%. I have to change it ever so slightly, make it my own. So this is the card that I came up with. It just has another dimension, another layer on it, popped up with dimensionals. And I changed the colors. Here she's got, I think that's Gorgeous Grape. I'm assuming I think that's Gorgeous Grape. And Berry Burst. And this is Granny Apple Green. Now, what is it? It's January 23rd today. And when January rolls around, I start thinking, ooh, my in-color colors are going to start retiring. Or not start retiring. They're going to retire in the end of May. So I'm now trying to use what I've got. So as much as I hate to see this color go, this is the Lemon Lime Twist, my absolute favorite color possibly ever. So instead of hoarding it this year, I'm going to actually try to use it. So I changed out her Granny Apple Green for the Lemon Lime Twist. And instead of the purple, I went with, is that Espresso? Or Sahara Sand? No, I think that's Early Espresso. That is Early Espresso. But I did use Sahara Sand ink. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So I'm going to show you a few ways that you can get this fabulous glitter. It just, I love it. All right. Again, anybody who's followed me for a while and or knows me knows how much I love the multi-purpose adhesive sheets. How much do I love them? I hear you cry. Well, here's a pack I found that, I wonder how old this is. Transfer adhesive sheets. So this would have retired donkeys years ago, but I found a pack, so I've been hoarding it for that long. Actually, probably not hoarding it. I think I didn't know how to use it back then. And this was this one was available before we had dies. Boy, okay, I sound like I'm having a stroke there. Before we had the dies and the Big Shot. That's how old this is. So I didn't use it, but I'm good at it now. And this is how much I love these adhesive sheets. I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 full packs and some part packs going on. So, oh, I forgot to bring out, I mean, squirrel. I'm in Craig's zone, not in my craft cave, because as discussed, I couldn't find enough desk space to hold my camera contraption. Hold on, I need some scissors. I'm back. All right, so there's a few ways that you can do this. Way number 1. We're going to bring in some cardstock, and I am going to just run it through the Big Shot with my stitched ovals, something or other here. Hope you're still recording. You are. I think I have enough space. So does anybody else do this? Right, on that thrifty, we're not going to say cheap, we're going to go with thrifty, that, yeah, I save this because there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to use that little chunk right there. I'm going to cut that out. If I brought another cutting pad, I did. This one's getting pretty curved, so it's not really long for this world. I've started actually recycling them, throwing them away, whatever you want to say. Because because life is just too short for curvy plates, I've decided. Here's, okay, another top tip. So you see what I'm doing? I'm going back and forth a couple of times on this one. I find with the stitch frameless, if you don't do it a few times, this stitching isn't as perfect as I'd like. And I can't zoom in. I don't know, I'm challenged. But I can tell right there and right there, it's not a clean cut. And that's because how I ran it through, it's not hitting the rollers for as long as I would like it to. So I'm just going to change the orientation, run it through again, and just see if I get a better cut on those other spots. Not too bad there. I'm going to do it one more time. Just again, just a different orientation. I like what I like, and I like the stitching to be perfect. There you go. Now, the other thing that does is it's going to help it pop out a lot easier. One more trick. Hold on. One more trick to get these out. I find, even though I've run it through a few times, it is still a little like, I don't know, I don't want to bend these. What I found is, let me move this out of the way. Just take your bone folder, press it against the edge, and then you can just run it around. And it pops out. You're not bending your framelit, you're not slicing your... Oh, well, that didn't go as planned. Alrighty then. Never had that happen before. I guess I was a little too enthusiastic, or maybe there's something stuck on my framelit. Well, okay, let's try that again, shall we? I'll keep the tape rolling, bloopers and all. Just goes to show that stuff happens. All right, let's do this again. So I'm going to run it through. Maybe this time I won't bother worrying about the perfect stitching, just so that this video is not 9 hours long. Looks pretty good. Okay. Move that out of the way. If it does it again, I know there's something stuck to my... Oh, that's okay. All right. So now I'm going to bring in some inks and I'm going to stamp this bad boy. Here's a little tiny, here's some grid paper. This is for the Stamparatus. I'm so glad that they brought this out. I'm forever folding my old, or my great big 14 by whatever sizes to get a smaller chunk for just such stamping emergencies. Now, here's another top tip. Gosh, this is going to have to be Tamara's tidbits. Tidbits, not Tamara's tips, because I got so many going on today. So loving my ink as I do, I used it a lot in a class recently, and then I re-inked it, but I made it way too juicy. Look at this. If I was to stamp this, it's a little globby for my liking. So here's a top tip. I could stamp off and then stamp onto my oval, but instead I take my finger dauber and I just dab it, go like this. I lower it, and it softens it a little bit. I'm gonna go down here. I'm not using a foam pad because this is a solid surface. It doesn't have any give or bend to it, so I don't really need the foam on this one. Now there's this. Oh, I should mention this is the free celebration set. Is it Hello Cupcake? Sweet Cupcake? Something with cupcake. So there's this little image here is supposed to be the layer of the cupcake. So I'm using, for that one, I've used soft suede. And I do hope this is in the field of view. I should really check to see that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Ta-da! And then the lovely little topping I've done in rich raspberry. And I'm going to go really high up here on this one, right up to the edge, because this banner is going to cover it. So that's just sneaky. Isn't that sneaky? I could put layer and layer and layer and layer of chocolate, but really it's going to be hidden, so why do that? I'm not going to do that. You can't make me. Now, I am going to glitter this piece now. So the way I'm going to do that, so this is option one, is you can take your multi-purpose adhesive sheet. Gosh, I really should have cleared some space on my phone. I'm a little scared it's going to run out. All right, so we're just going to pop this down on our adhesive sheet. going to run it through. Oh, I'm making dinner. It smells so good. I made roasted potatoes. Oh, honestly, I'm on the Whole30 eating plan right now, which is just clean eating. But I've just roasted potatoes and paprika and garlic and onion powder and pepper. And oh, it smells so good, you guys. Can't wait for dinner. All right. Here we go. So here's my Dazzling Diamonds bucket. Love it. I needed a big one because people are a little irresponsible when it comes to using Dazzling Diamonds. Now, so option one, what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to have to bring this out of the field of view so I can see what I'm doing here. We're going to have to try to get the top layer off. Hey, I did it. Look at that. That was easy. Peel off your top layer. This is now sticky. This is essentially snail adhesive. So you're going to put the sticky side down and hope you get it in the general vicinity. Rub it pretty hard. I should have used just a solid oval, not the stitched one, but oh well. So give it a good rub. Then you're going to peel off this waxy top. Now it is covered in snail. And now, if I had a little bit more Dazzling Diamonds, I would just drop it in there upside down. But I'll do it this way because I'm running low. Got to crack open a new bottle. Give it a tap. I like to actually rub it in there. So pretty. Leanne, you were inspired on this one. So there you have it. That's option one. Now, another way you can do it is, let's see, where's another scrap? See, I've got another scrap. I've got scraps all over the place. I was having a whole bunch of practice runs on some things, and this is what the end result was. So the other option you could do is, instead of running it through twice, wow, I'm talking too fast. Slow down, Tamara. Instead of running through the cardstock and cutting it, and then running this through and cutting it, you can do it once. Saves a little bit of time. You might waste a little bit of adhesive sheets, though, because you know, I've said in the past, when you're cutting out words with the thinlits, you don't have to have the entire sheet of paper covered, right? You can just do a little strip and the word will stick. Well, in this case, you need this entire surface or you're going to get a portion of it without any glitter, and that's not going to be good, right? So we need it to be at least this big. So I'm just going to cut off a chunk. So like I say, it's going to save time in that you don't, well, how long does it take to run something through a big shot? Come on, let's get serious. But it's going to save time in that you only run it through once, not twice. But you're going to waste a little bit more of the sheets because you have to cut a square. And so I'm just wasting a bit. All right. So I'm going to put it on this side because I'm going to cut here. So this is like, where's my framelit? Like that framelit, thinlit, I don't know what's what. So I'm going to try to do this. If it wasn't so cheap, I would just get a real size piece of paper. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Seriously, I could have just used a whole piece of paper, Tamara. All right, we're going to go like that and hope for the best. That's what I got it in place. Then, so this is the back. So now we're going to go like this. Turn it over. Hope that I got it covered like that. Run it through. Check if I still have my phone going. It is. We're at 14 minutes. Not bad for me, I guess. Oh, my plates are a little bit crooked, so it's a little bit tight. You see how this is not quite flush with the side? Yeah. Oh, I did that on the wrong side. Oh, did I do that on the right side? Hang on. I meant to stamp on the other side. All right. You can tell which one I did when I made my card. I stuck it afterwards. I punched it out twice. Stuck it on afterwards. You know what? This isn't going to work. Oh, you know, okay. No, first we have to stamp it. Okay, this way isn't going to work. So you have to do it the way I did it. only because I'm just thinking out loud. I can stamp it, but I need to know how high to put my cupcake topper. So what I could do, okay, this is really getting convoluted now. Well, where's a pen? Here's what I could do. I don't like this idea. Do what I did first. This one kind of sucks. Okay. So if we did this, we could stamp this first. Now I know where I need to go. Let's just do this quickly and see if it's going to work at all. So I could stamp it here. I could stamp it here. I don't even know if this pencil mark is going to show. So yeah, let's, I'm glad I did it this way. My class is on Friday, so I'm kind of glad that I now know. Now you would put the backing. No, you wouldn't. You'd have to put it here. God. Okay. We're going to have to put it here and cut it out. So let's do that. We're going to cover up our fabric. Oh, sprinkles. We need sprinkles. Oh, I didn't put sprinkles on my other guy. Oh, he doesn't have any sprinkles. Okay. I'm a bit of a hot mess today, aren't I? I went to the gym, though. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see if this works. Hey, I can stamp on top of sprinkles. Excellent. Let's do this. I love these sprinkles that they actually line up. Can you see that? Lining right up on top of that cupcake, like that. All right, so now, did I cut? I did. All right. Kind of. Are you losing confidence in me? What is this mark? I don't know what that is. All right. Oh, this is totally not going to work. Don't do this, you guys. Because now how am I going to see my pencil line to know where the framelit goes? Okay, this option sucks. You can do it, but why would you? No, no. We're going to do it my way next week in class, the other way. Let's see if I can do this without it being totally ridiculous. Where is my framelit now? Because now I don't even want to cut this out anymore. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? There it is. So you guys think I know what I'm talking about? You guys think I know what I'm doing? I don't. Secret's out. All right. Just put it in there. If this works, it'll be a total miracle, a fluke, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Slap it down because my plates are crooked. I don't want that guy to move. Cut it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it again. I will, just to see. Yeah, totally don't like this option. Okay. I mean, obviously, it's going to, well, not obviously. Hopefully it'll work, but it's certainly not the one that's going to give you the best results, the most accurate results, and you might say some bad words. All right. Here we are. We have our cupcakes. So now we're going to peel off this top layer. It's all glittered. I really hope I have some more dazzling diamonds. If I don't, class is going to be pretty quick. There we go. Rub it in there. Oh yeah, see, look, you can see the pencil line. Okay, don't do this option. This is the what not to do way, okay? Somebody else might not notice that. I do. You do now that I pointed it out, because you can see it, right? There's the pencil line. So let's not do that. This one, fabulous. All right, so that's Tamara's tips on what to do, what not to do, and general ramblings. I hope you're having a better, I don't know, a more coherent day. Wow, I think I need to go take a nap now. Anyway, thanks for popping in. Have a stampy day.